Good evening, all you lovely people. I thought I'd jump on and do a quick live now. I may not well have time later, so I thought I'd jump on, do a quick live now while the turkey's cooking. So how is everybody today? I hope you're doing well. Let me check the sound. Anyone tell me if the sound's working? Audio 1, 2, 3. Yep, audio seems fine. Yeah, just thought I'll jump on quickly. Got the turkey in the oven. 3.5 kilogram turkey. It's been in now for 2 hours. I think it's got about another hour and a half to go. So I thought I'd jump on and do a quick live and wish you all a happy Christmas. Hope all goes well. Hope all goes to plan. I'm gonna finish cooking me turkey and I'll probably do the roasties, and then I'll cook the veggie and mashed potato and Yorkshire puddings in the morning, I think. Well, it hasn't been a good month for me, to be fair. I've had to postpone a live I was going to do as a remembrance to Kyle Goodwin, who died recently on the 15th of December. He was Telford's first ever pro BKB fighter, and to make that show just that bit extra, I needed just a bit more time to plan. So I know that I can give him and his family a good show for a tribute to him. So hopefully that will go ahead Monday or Tuesday with any luck. Just making sure we get plans before doing the live. So anyway, I was saying, I haven't had a very good month, to be fair with you. I've had my cousin's funeral. I've had to attend to in London recently, and I've got another funeral coming up in January. So I can't wait to see the back end of 2022. So waiting to bring in 2023. Let's hope 2023 is going to be a better year for everybody. But I thought I'd just recap over some of the events that's happened this year as regards to YouTube and beefs and people, falling out with each other. And to start with, on the one that's really shocked me is Darren G getting all pally with that sexual predator Decker Heggie. That's a shock, considering Darren was on the back end of the beginning of this year to the back end of last year. He turned against Decker, and Sean Atwood's got the two lovebirds together, and now they're up each other's arse. So good luck to them. It's a case of birds of a feather flock together. He was the only last standing one that would have the time of day for a convicted sexual predator, and it says a lot about his character by taking Decker back under his ring. But that's all thanks to Sean Atwood. But now Darren G's fallen out with Sean Atwood. Amazing, people, what goes on. And You got old Paddy in the shed, still going on about these murders and supporting Decker now. And again, it's a case of like birds of a feather have flocked together. He's all supporting Decker now, to turn against the Humbles. To me, they're all in it together. Decker and Paddy was always friends. They were always pals, and it just goes to show you the character of these people, and then they come on here and have the audacity to start on other people. But one thing I've noticed through the whole of this year, everybody who's been chucking dirt at everybody, their hands are completely dirty, their blood, their self. And I'm hoping in 2023, YouTube can be a better place. Hopefully, after these beefs and arguments and stuff. I mean, it's only done for views, clicks, and money, people. That's why people, when they realise their channels, their views are going down, they decide to just create false beefs with people, to boost their channel up. But I've always said, you can't base your channel on drama. Drama's got a shelf life, and you're better off just thinking of something, that's not out there, and choosing that subject and, bringing it to the table. You have to look in the higher places, to find decent channels nowadays to watch. YouTube needs a different angle, for these people to get their channels on. I mean, you can't drag all of this shit from 2022 into 2023. I suppose they can, but I'm hoping, that YouTube can change the tables and turn them round, and make YouTube a better place, with people creating better content. It's only a matter of time before people realise, after this drama, it's just based on views, clicks, and money. Everyone's falling out with everybody. There's so much bullshit and lies. But first of all, I want to send out a big, massive shout to Brian Cockrell and Emma Cockrell. Very nice couple, power couple. They're the most down-to-earth people, that you could ever want to meet, to be fair with you. And they've gone through the mill this past year or so, with a fella called Jamie Boyle, who's been constantly harassing them and constantly hounding them, with lies and bullshit, because Tim Foll's ripped off a heck of a lot of people. Claims to be an author, but really he can't do shit. It's his wife, that does all the tapping of the key and writing of stuff and, putting books together. It's not him, it's his wife. And I want to know what gives Jamie Boyle the right to harass somebody that's gone through the right channels to get what's rightfully his. This Jamie Boyle, he's ripped off a heck of a lot of people. Some names that I wouldn't want to upset, to be fair with you. So no wonder somebody's gone along and trashed his car, and trashed his house. This is what happens when you go around upsetting people, unfortunately. Except he's come across and he's realised that, possibly this time, he's really upset somebody for them to want to go ahead and, trash his car. So a massive big shout out and a big massive respect to Brian Cockrell and Emma Cockrell. Sending love and blessings your way. And great people. I'm glad that I've grown to know Brian and Emma, to be fair with you. Lovely couple. And they're acceptable to everybody. And I've done a podcast a couple of months back with Brian. I wanted to know, how he managed to change and turn his world around. And what made him accept God into his life. And it just goes to show you people that there is light at the end of the tunnel if you feel that you're entrapped. Which now gets me on to the second point. It's a major message, this one, especially at this time of year. It's okay to not be okay. In other words, if you suffer from mental health, in any way, shape, or form, and you find yourself this time of year on your own, well, you're not alone. Reach out, and talk to somebody. Even if it's just a friend, reach out and let them know how you feel. It's very hard this time of year for a lot of people. If it's not bad enough in their everyday life, with struggles that they go through. This time of year is exceptionally worse. So, people, reach out, even if it's somebody you don't know, and you just want a general chat, reach out to these people and, have a general chat. Sometimes talking to somebody that you don't really know, and they give you some good advice back. It's a good thing. Don't ever suffer in silence, guys. That's the worst mistake a lot of people make. And I understand that some people don't know how to reach out to people, or they feel that they can't reach out and speak about their struggles. But um, you know reach out and speak. Communicate is the best way, to help yourself get through the struggle, especially this time of year. There's a lot of people, that are on their own. There's a lot of people out there that are homeless. There's a lot of people that are a lot worse off than what we are. So the little message goes out to them people, that are going through that struggle. It's okay not to be okay. Going to give out a few shout outs. I mean, the next shout out I want to give to Ministry of Madness, because I think the back end of last year to the beginning of this year, Ministry of Sam wasn't too pleased with me, through some of the mistakes and errors that I made, and gave me a swift butt kicking on a live, which was needed, for me to understand his opinion and feelings of the mistake that I made the back end of last year. And I took it on board, and I listened to what Ministry of Madness had to say, through the grilling that he gave me. And thankfully, I'm glad to say now that Ministry of Madness is somebody I'll count as a friend. So I'm glad that we managed to get through that struggle, through my mistakes. And I accepted the fact, and I'm glad to call Ministry of Madness a friend. The next shout out I want to give to Steve Rafe. Again, the back end of last year, I done, one of the most stupidest things that one person could ever do, and I upset Steve Rafe, which it took me a lot to apologise to Mr. Rafe, for my mistakes and my errors, and thankfully he's accepted the apology, and we move forward. And I'm glad that I can communicate with Mr. Rafe. He's a very good man, and he gave me a heck of a lot of good advice, which I took on board, and I listened to. Um, and now I'm glad that I can reach out to Steve Rafe. If I ever felt that I needed, a chat to the guy, gentleman, true gentleman, he is, and I'm glad that I can speak to Mr. Rafe. He's a very good man. He's done a lot to help a lot of people. Now, my next shout out is to Bobby from The Honest Truth. See, he's another gentleman, that through my errors on the back end of last year, he wasn't too pleased with me, to say the least. And I went on to his show a couple of times, and I got my butt grilled good and proper on Bobby's live. But, thankfully he's realised, I'm not a bad guy after all. And I've produced some brilliant content on my channel over the past 6 months since June. And again, I'm thankful that again I can reach out to Bobby, and have a conversation with Bobby, and to think that towards the back end of last year he was highly against me, but he's given me some space to prove myself, and I've tried to do exactly that. 2 seconds, guys. I'm just gonna check on the turkey. Sorry about that, guys. It's coming along. It's coming along nicely now. Yes, Ministry of Madness. I'm doing the same, mate. Cooking me turkey now, and some of the I'll do the roast potatoes tonight, and then I'll do the mash and veggie in the morning, I think. So where did I get to? Yeah. It's Ministry of Madness. That's Bobby, The Honest Truth. That's Steve Rafe. That's Brian and Emma. And also, I'd like to give a massive shout out to, Mr. Humble, John. Again, we haven't always seen eye to eye because of mistakes that I made towards the back end of last year. But, I'm glad to say, and I'm thankful for John for accepting my apology. And, I'm glad, that I can talk to John, about anything if I need to. He's given me quite a bit of support, the past 6 months, and I've just shown the appreciation back just as a thank you to you, Mr. Humble. True gentleman, and you're fighting the right cause. And I know it's taken a lot out of your life, the past 3 years in this struggle battle that, you've been so strongly, fighting. And I just want to wish you, John, Mr. Humble, and Donna a very happy Christmas. Hope you have a lovely Christmas, guys. And thanks for the help and support you've given me across the way. And that moves me on to the next one, which is Video Craig. I'd like to give a shout to Video Craig. Another lad that we'd only really briefly spoken to each other in the past, but Video Craig, I want to send out a massive Merry Christmas to you, bro. I know you're going through the struggle, and I know it's hard to beat addiction, along with other like ADHD and stuff. I mean, you've done really, really well, to stay away from that booze, and you can do it. All I'm gonna say is that you can do it, mate. You've changed over the past 6 months that I've seen. You've kept at keeping away from things that would red flag your addiction, and you stuck by it. And I give you full respect, because you're actually making an effort to beat the alcohol addiction and stuff. And I've got nothing but respect to say about you in that department. It just goes to show you it's going to be hard, but and I know you can push forward, and you can beat this. Done ever so well so far, so much respect to you, and a Merry Christmas to you and to your better half. There's loads of people. There's Exposure TV here. That's another gentleman. He's seen that I've changed my character, and I'm doing some excellent work at the moment as regards to my channel and the content, and again, I'm not sure what his full point of view was about me, all the way back then when I made the error, but he's accepted the fact that I'm a changed person now, and this is the real Steve coming out. So a massive respect and a massive Merry Christmas to Exposure TV, another true gentleman within the YouTube community. which leads me on to my next one, which is 50-year-old gamer Rob. I want to send you and your family a massive Merry Christmas, mate, and I will either call you or I'll send you a message or a text later on. But big up yourself, mate. You've been doing a heck of a lot of good work there, clipping the auditing community. Keep up the good work, mate, and the content is enjoyable. I watch it every morning. I wake up to see, what's been happening out there in the auditing world, and all I need to do is, check onto your channel. You've done some excellent clips, over the past 6 months, that I've enjoyed watching. So 50-year-old gamer Rob, massive respect to yourself and Merry Christmas to you and to your family. Also, a massive shout going out to, is it Paul B, Paul C? Merry Christmas, mate. Hope all goes well for you. And leads me on to the next one. Alex Kearney, AC coming back to life. True gentleman. And if you haven't already, subscribe to AC coming back to life, please, people, because he's got some excellent content. And Alex Kearney, I want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. If I don't get to speak to you in the message tonight, then this message is going out live to you, wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas. And thank you for everything that you've done for me. Your channel's booming, mate, and the content on there. People, you just got to go across and have a look at AC coming back to life. Amazing guy. Absolute amazing gentleman. His content has helped a heck of a lot of people. By watching his videos, you can incorporate that into your life, and it could help at some point in your life. Even if it just brings a smile to your face by watching Alex's content. It's amazing content, so Merry Christmas, Alex Kearney, to you and to your family, and on to the Nutter channel. Merry Christmas, mate. Hope you have a lovely day. And that goes out to Mr. Nutter off the Nutter channel. Thanks for supporting my content and my channel, Mister. And I wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas, sir. Now on to the mods that I've had loaned over to me for the past 6 months, which is Release, Cindy Collector, to name a few. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas, Release and Cindy Collector. Thank you for the hard work and efforts you've done to mod my channel for me. And another shout going out to my wife, Jackie. Love you to bits. Hope you have a great day tomorrow, and hope you love your presents. Love you from the bottom of my heart. Loads of people I want to put in onto this live while the turkey's cooking, but let me just go check on my turkey, guys. I'll be back in a minute. back with you guys. I don't know if anybody else is live tonight at this time, but yeah, just hope you guys all have a really good Christmas. Um, I know I'm going to have a good Christmas, I think, this year, even though um, it's been a bit hectic and a bit sad the past 6 months for me. Um, but I'm looking forward to tomorrow. I'm looking forward to Christmas Day. It's a time of year where you just forget everything, don't you? And you keep that big smile on your face, and you make your family happy for through the year. But it is extra special when it comes to Christmas Day. Like I say, it's my first Christmas anyway as a married man, and everything to be happy for. But I thought I'd get this done out of the way with now. While I'm cooking the turkey and potatoes, just to make sure that I wish each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas for tomorrow. Hope it all goes well. Hope everybody enjoys the day. It's probably just an excuse to get drunk and cook a Sunday dinner on. As it turns out, it's a Sunday. So for everyone that cooks a Sunday dinner on a Sunday, then it's nothing out of the norm. Except you give out loads of presents to people um, to show your appreciation for them through the year. So basically, there's a lot of people out there that are a lot worse off than us. They'll be on their own this time of year, which I can't say is a very good thing. I mean, I've done it once or twice in the past myself, because all my immediate family is up there in London, and I've just got back from London from a funeral, from being around the family, and it's something different. I mean, I don't think I cooked Christmas dinner last year. I think the father-in-law cooked it last year, and I was planning to have the father-in-law over, but he's in a care home at the moment, so he won't be able to make it over this Christmas to see us. But I'll get to see my father-in-law and whatnot on Boxing Day. I'm just hoping that these YouTubers can start putting all their bullshit and lies and bad stuff to the back end now, and don't bring it into 2023. Which they probably will, because they want the views, the clicks, and the money, from it. But drama's only got a shelf life, people.